I'm Mike McNamara, and I would like to welcome you to Waza Africa TV. Our journey begins in Hillcrest, KwaZulu-Natal, about 342 kilometres from our first stopover at Glenreenan in the Golden Gate Highlands National Park. It's about 3 hours and 45 minutes in driving time. We're going to spend 2 days camping and exploring this historical and beautiful place. Nestled in the rolling foothills of the Maluti Mountains of the Northern Free State and near the Lesotho border, Golden Gate Highlands National Park covers an area of 130 square miles. The park's name was given by the Van Renen family. This family bought a piece of land to farm in 1878. When they arrived on the site, the sun was just setting on the sandstone rocks, and it had a beautiful golden glow. The name Golden Gate is derived from this. Driving through this area can't help being captivated by the amazing views. Every bend you go around, the views just get more and more stunning. Whilst we're only spending a few days here, it's worthwhile taking time out to explore the things that Golden Gate has to offer. Golden Gate rises from an 1800 metre plateau in the north to peaks of 2,700 metres in the south. Originally inhabited by only mountain reedbuck, Golden Gate Highlands National Park has subsequently been stocked with black wildebeest, eland springbok and red hartebeest, and they roam freely in the park, which is void of any real predators, although smaller predators such as jackal and caracal are found here. We are staying at the caravan and camping site in this beautifully shaded area of Glenreenan Rest Camp. Administered by South African National Parks, the camping ground has ablutions, a kitchen, and each stand has a braai. There is electricity here, and some of the stands also have power. If you want to camp here, please remember to bring a 16 to 13 amp camping adapter. At the time we were there, some building work was underway to extend and improve the facilities. The rest camp also has self-catering rondals and family cottages. It also has a shop and a filling station, and close by is the Golden Gate Hotel and Chalets. There are lots of things to do in this area, either in your car or on foot. There are walks that vary in time from 1 to 5 hours. There's a Basotho cultural village, which is well worth a visit. You can learn all about Sotho heritage. You can go for a game drive in your own vehicle and also visit the Vulture restaurant. There are also some historical sites such as the Van Renen family cemetery and Bushman paintings are found in this area. On our second day, we travelled about 25 kilometres from Glenrennan to the town of Clarens. Known as the Jewel of the Free State, this little town is a fascinating place to spend the day. It has spectacular views and is popular with art lovers, adventure seekers and history buffs. There's something for everyone. There are plenty of restaurants, craft shops, pubs, art galleries, antique shops and even a brewery. Lots of adventure sport can be organised from here, including whitewater rafting and hot air ballooning. It would have been nice to spend more time here, but it's time to move on. We pack up and start driving to our next destination, Kimberley in the Northern Cape. Our travel time is 5 hours 30 minutes and at a distance of 480 kilometres. We stayed at the Riverside Country Club campsite on the banks of the Reet River, 35 kilometres south of the city of Kimberley. This was a great campsite, great facilities, and the views were second to none. The camping is on the grass and most of the stands are along the river. We were there for 2 nights, but once again you could spend more time here. Our first morning we visited the Machersfontein battle site. It was on this battlefield that the Boer forces under General Piet Cronje defeated a larger British force attempting to relieve Kimberley. The British troops were commanded by Lieutenant General Lord Methuen. During the attack on the 11th of December 1899, Major General Wauchope was killed while leading the Highland Brigade. This battle was a major victory for the Boer forces during the Anglo-Boer War from 1899 to 1902. Following their defeat, the British were delayed at the Modder River for another 2 months while reinforcements were brought forward. General Lord Roberts was appointed Commander-in-Chief of the British forces in South Africa and moved to take personal command of the front. He subsequently lifted the siege of Kimberley and forced Cronje to surrender at the Battle of Paardeberg. Our next stop wasn't far away, and on the side of the road to Mokala National Park. It is one of the few blockhouses still in existence. This blockhouse overlooks the river and is also beside a railway bridge, which it was protecting. It was likely to have housed some British forces who were involved in the Battle of Modder River in November 1899. Our next stop is Mokala National Park, the newest addition to the Sandparks portfolio. Proclaimed in 2007, it is a Big Five park and is an important area for regeneration of valuable species. With a 27,500 hectare landscape of large open plains and isolated dolerite hills, it gives the place a feeling of calm seclusion, and it's well worth adding this to your bucket list. The city of Kimberley is another great place to visit. it's time to move on to our next destination, which is in the town of Uppington on the banks of the Orange River. If you want to find out more about the places that we are visiting on this expedition, please leave comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. It will help us to grow and add more interesting content.